Have you ever wondered how plants know when to grow, when to flower, or even how they bend towards the sunlight? It's not magic, it's a hidden world of chemical messengers working inside the plant. These are called plant hormones, or as scientists often prefer, plant growth regulators. They're tiny organic molecules that, in incredibly small amounts, control almost everything a plant does, from a seed sprouting to a fruit ripening and a leaf falling in autumn. Let's travel back in time to see how we discovered these amazing substances. It all started with a simple observation: plants lean towards light. In the 1880s, the famous Charles Darwin and his son Francis noticed this in young grass shoots. They covered different parts of the shoots and found that the very tip was responsible for sensing the light. They hypothesized that some kind of signal must travel down from the tip to tell the lower part to bend. A brilliant idea, but they didn't know what the signal was. Fast forward a few decades to the early 1900s, scientists like Peter Boysen-Jensen and Arpad Pal took this idea further. Boysen-Jensen showed the signal was a chemical by inserting a permeable gelatin block, which allowed bending, and an impermeable mica block, which stopped it. The chemical could pass through the gelatin. Then Paul cleverly cut off the tip and placed it back off-center, causing the shoot to bend even in the dark. This proved that an uneven distribution of this chemical caused the bending. The big breakthrough came in 1926 with Fritz Wendt. He was the first to actually isolate this growth substance. He placed coleoptile tips on a block of agar, letting the chemical diffuse into it. Then he put small pieces of this agar on decapitated shoots and watched them grow and bend. He had captured the signal. He named this substance auxin, from the Greek word oxyon, which means to grow. This was the first concrete proof of a plant hormone's existence. Now, you might hear different terms like phytohormones, growth substances, or plant hormones. Why the different names? Well, unlike animals that have special glands to produce hormones, plants make these substances in various tissues. They can act right where they are made or travel long distances. The term plant growth regulator is now widely used because it includes not just the natural hormones plants make, but also synthetic compounds we've created that can mimic or alter plant growth. So, what exactly is a plant growth regulator? It's any organic compound, natural or synthetic, that isn't a nutrient, but in tiny amounts. It directs a plant's physiological processes. Think of them as the master puppeteers of the plant world. They work in incredibly low concentrations, sometimes at micromolar or even nanomolar levels. That's like one drop in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They can either promote growth or inhibit it, and they rarely work alone. They often interact with each other, either working together synergistically or against each other antagonistically. These hormones control the entire life cycle of a plant, from the moment a seed germinates, through its growth, reproduction, and finally, senescence, or aging. Hormones are in charge. There are 5 classical plant hormones that you've probably heard of. Auxins are the stars of cell elongation. Gibberellins are key for stem elongation and waking up dormant seeds. Cytokinins are all about cell division, promoting new growth in shoots and roots. Then we have abscisic acid, which is like the plante's brake pedal. It inhibits growth and helps the plant deal with stress like drought. And finally, ethylene, a gas that's famous for ripening fruits. Ever put a banana in a paper bag to ripen it faster? That's ethylene at work. But the story doesn't end there. Scientists are continually discovering new players. We now know about brasinosteroids, jasminates, salicylic acid, strigolactans, and polyamines. Each has its own unique and vital role in the complex life of a plant. To understand all this, a few key terms are helpful. A hormone is the naturally occurring substance. A plant growth regulator includes natural and synthetic ones. When a hormone reaches a cell, it binds to a specific protein called a receptor. This kicks off a process called signal transduction, converting the hormone's message into a cellular action. A cell's ability to respond is called its sensitivity, and the complex web of interactions between different hormones is known as hormone crosstalk. From Darwin's simple curiosity to our modern understanding of complex molecular signaling, the study of plant hormones reveals an intricate and beautiful system that governs the life of every plant on Earth. It's a reminder that there's a whole world of activity happening just beneath the surface. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey into the world of plants fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the science of nature. See you in the next video.